Today I will be demonstrating how to create cloud infrastructure on AWS platform using Terraform. So I have listed these three tasks, and these three tasks include a few subtasks. So let's start. First of all, we need to install Terraform. So to install Terraform, I have already copied the link for Terraform. So what we need to do is it will download Terraform zip folder, which will be unzipping right now. Okay, it has been unzipped. So let's view in the file. Here it is. So now I will create a new directory. And we will move that Terraform file to this directory. It's been done. Let's go to the directory. So we are now here, and if we do the ls, here we can see the Terraform file. So we have downloaded the package, we have unzipped that. Now we need to add the Terraform to the OS path so that it can be accessed from anywhere. How to do that? You need to add the profile file. We can now exit it, and to make that changes applicable, we need to do source and the profile file name. Okay, now if we run Terraform command, it will show the help commands or all the commands which were used along with Terraform. So now if we check the Terraform version, here we can see, so Terraform is successfully installed. So we are done with the first part. Alright, next is building infrastructure. First is create AWS free tier account, which I have already created. Here it is. This is my AWS account. Alright, we are done with that. Add user and download key. Now coming to that AWS account, if you go on IAM, now users, here you can see I have already created a new user, and if you click on that and security essentials, here you will find the key which we will be using to configure the AWS. So we have created account, we have created user and downloaded the key. Now we need to install the AWS CLI in our system. So to do that, it's very simple. Okay, now as we have downloaded that, now we need to configure it. To configure, we need to type AWS configure. Now it will ask for a few things. First is your access key, so just paste it. Now is your AWS secret key. We get AWS secret key when we create new user, so it gives you option to download that file. I don't want to change the region, so I will just enter, and don't want to set the output format either, so I will just press enter. So we are done with that. So we have completed two parts. Write configuration. Configuration is basically the details which tells Terraform how to get connected to the AWS server. So now we will create a new folder for the particular configuration we are going to use right now. So just create. Now here we will create a new file, which is a Terraform file. This example.tf. So tf is the file extension for Terraform file. Okay. Okay. Now we will open this file in text editor. Here we need to copy few settings. So there are two settings which we need to provide. First is AWS, which is our provider, and profile is default because Terraform recommend that to keep that as default, and region we have chose East 1 US. So in my AWS console, if you look at that, you need to select the region which your profile is active. So here you can see US East 1. So here it is, US East 1. Okay, now the resources. We need to create AWS instance, that is an EC2 instance on the AWS server. Name example. AMI is basically which virtual machine you want to create. The ID of that virtual machine is AMI ID, and the type is T2 micro. So we'll just save it, exit. Now coming on to this, now we will initiate the Terraform to load these settings. So it's been loaded successfully. So we have main directory, in configuration file, initiated Terraform. Now we need to format and validate Terraform. For that we need to do Terraform FMT. Once again, FMT. Now we need to validate it. It's being validated. So we have formatted. Now we need to apply those settings to the AWS cloud. So we will just type Terraform apply. So it will just create an EC2 server on AWS cloud for us. So we will type yes. Okay, so show success message. Now we have successfully created infrastructure for AWS. Now we'll see what changes we have made. So you just type Terraform show. So it will show all the settings related to your instance, EC2 instance, which we have just right now made. So it's running. We can also see this on the AWS account. If you go on console, on EC2, you will see one running instance. Just click on that. Okay, here it is. We have just created this and it's running. So that's it. Thank you.